What is going on, crypto traders, investors, and enthusiasts? Have you hopefully you strapped in for all this turbulence because holy moly, these markets are all over the place. I mean, you got the Luna Foundation trying to figure it out, halting their blockchain, trying to stabilize things and making sure other people can't take over the chain. You got Bitcoin finding support. I'm gonna admit below where I said we would fall right through. I'll take that on the chin. I'll take that on the chin. I'm sorry. I said we would stop $1,000 higher. My bad. My bad. Those of you who've been following the channel, you took that short. Love you. Because it's not financial advice. It's all entertainment. Yeah. But anyways, we're gonna go into Bitcoin. We're gonna go into Fantom, and for the memes, we'll take a look at the Luna chart, see what it's doing. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. Make sure you hit the like, hit the bell, hit the subscribe. These videos are time sensitive because they are trade setups. If you feel like following a trade setup, hey, it's on you. Just remember, this is not financial advice, just for entertainment. Anyways, let's go ahead and check it out. So looking at Bitcoin on the daily, you can see on the day, look at that. We found a little support finally. And it looks like on the daily, we are trying to find, hopefully we can get a stop to the upside of this level of support right here, 28,534. Hopefully we can get up there. We're really close. I mean, 28,336. Another really great thing, we're slowly decoupling away from the NASDAQ, which is nice because, I mean, earlier today, Bitcoin was actually up 2%. Now it's down 2.6. It's pretty solid, if you ask me. Anyways, let's go ahead and see on the weekly where we stopped. So going to the weekly time frame, I've been mentioning this moving average for the past week and a half now, where I was like, yeah, I think we're probably going to go down and touch it. Well, we wicked below it. Now, all we need to do is maintain above it for the rest of the week. Not too hard, right? Not too... Woo! These markets are wild. Anyways, we did find support off of that. The low that we got was somewhere around 26,559. Now, the weird part about that, I do believe that was a CME futures gap, which, kind of, oof. Let me see. Bitcoin. Where's the CME future? CME futures. CME futures. US. I forgot what the CME futures one was. Gosh, I was looking at it earlier today. Dang it. Anyways, I can't find their particular chart, but there was a. You're gonna have to take my word on it. There was a gap, literally at the 26,000 mark. There is another one at 24,000 something. Hopefully, we don't end up looking at that, because that's a lot deeper than I feel comfortable with. But another thing we got to look at, Bitfinex whales. They have been known to manipulate the market, and it seems like they know something that the rest of the world doesn't. So let's go ahead and look at the Bitfinex longs on the week, higher than ever. On the day, higher than ever. On the 4 hour, we're still going up. There's no wick here. Whoever or all the people, whatever, they're stacking up the longs. So take this with a grain of salt. Either Bitcoin's going to go up, or we're going a lot lower. Because if these get liquidated, oh boy, that's going to be terrible. We don't want to see that at all. Another thing we got to take a look at is the DXY. So see how the US dollar is doing. US dollar broke resistance, going up. But today, you can see we started to take a little dip. And I do believe this little dip might have been the money going into Bitcoin. Just speculation. All I'm saying, DXY took a little bit of hit. Bitcoin happened to go a little up. Hey. That's positive. That's what we like to see. So, will this momentum keep going? I'm not sure. I don't know. It's turbulent times. Another big problem we have out of Bitcoin is we are in resistance hell right here. We are literal resistance hell. 4 hour, it's trying to go up. It's doing its best, but we might have to come back down somewhere down here just to find that bottom and double bottom out. So keep that in mind. I'm not saying, oh yeah, we're going up for sure. Just saying, hey, looks like some slow accumulation happening. If you wanted to take a little measurement from here, looks like we broke to the downside. Take that with a grain of salt. That's usually indicative of, oh, supply line broken, we're going down. Or you could say, that's the supply line. Kind of unknown at the moment. That's something you got to pay attention to. Also, I am on the 1 hour chart now. I kind of fly around a little bit. But we do also have, we'll take this as an anchor point. We do have this overhead resistance, which could pose a problem. So if we do see a relief rally, I mean, right here at 30,000, we're looking at overhead resistance. So you can see we hit it once, backed off. Hit it twice, backed off. It's looking like a serious resistance. So we will see how that goes. Anyways, let's jump on over, switch gears, jumping into Fantom. Now, the reason why I'm looking at Fantom is because Fantom had a similar situation like Luna. It had its stablecoin, algorithmic stablecoin, got depegged. You want to know what happened when it got depegged? It got pooped on. The market's pooped on it. Like, no, this is not a Luna chart. This is FTM's chart. FTM's chart. The only difference here, FTM was in this falling channel, then it slowly died off, and now it's finding support at the bottom of this channel. So that's the only difference between Luna and FTM at this moment. But you can see on the daily, super oversold, super oversold. You can see we are finding some support right off the bottom of the channel, which is weird because there's no formal support down here, kinda, sorta. I mean, you do have these little wicks down here. So you do have these wicks, which that's not very strong support, but apparently it is. So that's kind of surprising. I didn't even have it drawn out, but yeah, we dipped in here once. There's a possibility we're going to dip in here again before we can see higher prices, or we fall through and we come straight down to 15 cents. Hopefully, it can start getting its footing and start getting a little rebound. That would be nice. But let's go ahead and look at the 4 hour. So the 4 hour, you can see we are starting to put in positive momentum. We do have a supply line, which is great. So let's go ahead and look at the supply line. We got our anchor point here, right there, and it looks like as of this moment, this is our supply line. If we break it, expect to come straight back down here, 23 cents. So you could take the risk, take a long, could take the risk. The risk is there. I mean, we have taken a deep retrace. I mean, the trade is there. Your stop loss would be right below the supply line, sitting here at 25.9. So, where the stop loss would be. Let's go to a lower time frame. Let's see if this is looking like anything. So, go to a lower time frame. You can see we actually had this downward pressure, which we broke out of. Great. So, downward pressure, broke out of it. We had this little demand line right here, so we did actually have a falling wedge pattern. Go figure. Falling wedge pattern, your measured move out of the falling wedge. So looking up, I'm looking at 54% to the upside, up to 40 cents. 40 cents. That's your measured move. Will it get there? I'm not sure. These are very bearish times. Possibility is there, but look at that. We're starting to get some bids. Maybe. I have this dotted line here because I took the long. I definitely did take the long. Anyways, we're going to see how it plays out. So, that's what I see out of Fantom. Super oversold, looking to find its footing. It does look like it's getting some form of bullish momentum. That is fantastic. And you do have a bullish pattern to go off of. Now, another thing you do have to worry about, we have a new downward pressure line. So if we anchor from the same point, go to the top. So you would be looking for this symmetrical triangle to break to the upside and possible better trade setup. So two patterns could be bullish that it is painting, which is nice. And yeah, we're going to find out how Fantom operates. But remember, that stop loss, very key. You need your stop loss. Never trade, especially on leverage, without a stop loss. Otherwise, you get liquidated. Nobody likes getting liquidated, I'll tell you. Nobody does. Now, for the memes, let's go ahead and check out Luna. So Luna, you saw this great spike up here. We spiked all the way up to $6, and then toast. Absolute. It was down 99% yesterday. It's down 99% again today. Sadly enough, it could do the same thing tomorrow. However, the Luna Foundation is trying to figure out a way to slow down the chain, get all the sell pressure off, fix the peg, and then on top of that, they also proposed to burn a crazy amount of UST just to help with the stability of the token, which that would be good. However, downside of that, the way the algorithm's set up, anytime somebody sells UST, it mints Luna. So anybody who's wondering why is Luna going down so much, it's because circulating supply is going up like crazy. So circulating supply going up, market cap coming down, creates meme coin. that is what is happening with Luna. So you know what? Remember I said in the other video I was DCAing into this, so I was at 34 cents, 38 cents. I forgot. It was in the 30s. I put $7 in there. I'm gonna put $7 in there again. Yeah, that's right. Less than a Happy Meal. Never know. If they do figure out this problem and they solve it, we might be able to see Luna back above $1. We might. Am I willing to bet $14 on it? Bet your ass I am. Bet your ass I am. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna get $7 more. Very small amount. Keep that risk low. $7. Currently $7. I don't even know how many that's gonna get me, because it is worth 4/10 of a penny. 4/10 of a penny. $7 is gonna get me a lot of Luna. I mean, meme coin central. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Anyways, I hope this video helped you guys out. Hopefully you had a nice little laugh out of the Luna stuff. I mean, it is a shame what happened to a lot of investors on Luna. I really do hope you were not over leveraged. I hope that you actually were a part of one of my live streams where you got to see the head and shoulders pattern that I pointed out. So you could have been in on the short. You could have. I mean, we had a very distinct head and shoulders pattern that played out perfectly. So here was one shoulder, head, shoulder. I ended up taking my profits down here at this level. I'm kind of sad I closed my short. I'm not even lying, because I did not know it was going to keep going like that. But anyways, yeah. So if you could, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the subscribe. Come back in here every single day for a trade setup, as well as right now Bitcoin updates. Right now, when markets stabilize out, I don't always do a Bitcoin update unless you guys start asking for it. But when it's relevant, then I definitely do. If Bitcoin starts trading sideways and I start seeing the Bitcoin dominance going down, I'm all over the altcoin trade setups, all over it. So anyways, much love everybody. Take it easy. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.